So here we are then in the month of April, and in 1 month's time, Doug and I will be embarking on the VE Anniversary Hard Routine Charity Tour. On May the 1st, we'll be leaving the Green Hours Museum in Richmond, and by any means necessary, we will be reaching the Green Hours Memorial in Crépon, France by May 7th. We will carry the means of survival on our backs. We will carry no money. And as the name suggests, we'll be living via hard routine. So today I'm going to take some time to explain the concept of hard routine. So anyone from a military background will understand when we talk about hard routine, it was generally an extended period within the field, living on sleep deprivation, cold rations, shaving with cold water or not shaving at all. It was generally a period of suffering, and as the name would suggest, you were living in hard routine. So why have we picked this for our charity challenge then? So when we were prepping for the Yorkshire Three Peaks last year, we were looking online, we were trying to gain some ideas, get some inspiration, and what we saw were countless links for hill walks and runs and challenges such as that to raise money for various causes. Now, not to say I'm turning my nose up at those types of challenges. They all come from a good place, and it's exactly what we did. However, we thought for this one, we would need to stand out. So, from a military point of view, obviously we're raising money for Combat Stress and the Yorkshire Regiment Benevolent Fund. We have that obvious military link, that being the concept of hard routine. From a civilian point of view, although not immediately obvious, when it comes to the challenge, we thought living in a state of hard routine would be, if nothing else, entertaining. To see us living within the means, the things that we can carry on our backs, sleeping rough, getting creative with our means of travel, and basically just tramping it out for 7 days with the aim of making it to France, whatever that looks like. We're going to be quite literally living on a shoestring. We're going to be carrying everything we need on our backs. We're going to have brew kit, water, food, a couple of spare bits of clothing, and sleeping kit. That's all we're going to be carrying. Obviously, we'll need to get creative when it comes to things like topping up our water, but we plan to carry what food we'll eat on our backs. Just to make it particularly hard, we are going to be carrying military rations. Now, we're going to get creative with this side of things, so watch this space. But yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be disgusting. We're putting our comfort, our sanity, and we're putting our guaranteed success on the line, I think, because we could come up against unknown challenges. We could come up against a wall of, especially when we reach the channel, we could be faced with minimum support and find ourselves in a bit of an awkward position. So it's that part of it for me is the most uncomfortable. I'm quite happy to sleep rough, live in a ditch, be cold and wet, eat rubbish, horrible food. But failure is fairly scary to me. But I think that's what's going to make it quite entertaining and hopefully drawing a lot of attention and support to help us raise vital funds for some important charities. We're going to be talking a little bit more about the charities that we're supporting in the coming days. We're going to be talking about the kit we're carrying. We're going to be talking about any training that we've been doing. So watch this space. Please continue to support us in whatever way you can, like in sharing our posts and donating where you can. It's not particularly comfortable for me to put myself out there on social media in this way. It's something I'm having to push through. But it's all for the greater good, and I'm fairly excited for whatever may come next. Watch this space, and thank you again.